Hi everyone and welcome back to the Chile Full Guide. Today I want to tell you about one of the parks in Santiago, Chile. This park is called Parque San Eugenio and it's located in the commune Ñuñoa. The park is right near the metro station, so it's the best way to get there. The metro is called Ñuble. This is an open park, but it's extremely clean and neat. And you might notice the big difference between the clean parks in Ñuñoa and in Santiago Centro, for example. Why? Because Ñuñoa is one of the best communes to live in, especially if you're living with a family. It's not as expensive as Las Condes, for example, but it's clean, it's nice. It is expensive to live there, obviously, as in all Chile. But living there, you will definitely feel safe. There is one thing about Ñuñoa is that they have the neighborhood watch out. Like the people who live in the neighborhood, they go out, they don't allow any homeless people living in the parks or near the playgrounds. They have special security. These are like the cars that are patrolling the neighborhood. And you can see that they're on side of the cars, it's written like the security of Ñuñoa. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's safe there. So if you're deciding where to live, then Ñuñoa might be one of your first choices. So let me tell you a little bit about the park. The park, as I said, is very clean and neat, so it's very pleasant to have a walk there. They have a playground for the dogs where they can train, and it's a closed area. There are also 4 playgrounds for children. Some of the playgrounds are brand new, some a little bit older, but they are all in a very good condition and all clean. So I bet you will be able to find the one that you like. And there are a lot of sport activities and places with outside gyms. And what I liked about this park is that they have this outside equipment for different ages. For example, they have just the part for the elderly people, and there you can go a little bit up, going down the hill, doing some steps, some rotation, so everything to keep the elderly people moving. The park is very popular for jogging and running and also bicycle rides because it's quite long, so you can go along the park and only then go to the road if you need to go further. We were there on the business day and there were a lot of people training in these gym areas. So I guess in the weekends it must be full. The other thing that I really liked about the park is that almost on every playground they have tents over them. Why it's so important? Chile, it's 6 months of summer, so it's very hot, and in the normal parks, you can stay there until 10 and a half. Then it's getting too hot. The slides are getting too hot and you need to go away. But here, because you have these tents, the playground is not getting very hot. And you also have a nice shadow where you can sit and rest and play with your child. So it's a very nice detail in any park. Also, if you can see, the neighborhood next to it is pretty cute. There are some buildings that are quite tall, but you can see that right next to the park, there are just the short ones, 3-4 stores. And they also have a little area for parking the cars and maybe to go out with your dog in the night if you don't want to go out to the park. If you're going from the Metro Ñuble, then at the end of the park, you will also find a little shop, which is called Almacén here in Chile. And there you can buy all the necessities, drinks, snacks, etc. This is also a really nice touch because, sometimes it's hot, you drink all your water and you need to find a supermarket. But here you can just go to the end of the park and there is the shop. There is not much to tell about the park. If you're selecting the place to live, living next to this park might be a good idea. Living in Ñuñoa is definitely a good idea, based on my opinion. And so yeah, if you're going to be next to this park, don't forget to visit. If you already have, then definitely write me your opinion about it. And we'll see you next time.